Korthax the Render was having the worst day of his career. The bounty hunting job was supposed to be simple: intimidate the human colony into paying protection fees. His species, the Vorthak, were nightmares incarnate. 7 feet tall, covered in obsidian scales, with 4 arms ending in claws that could tear through steel. One look usually sent entire settlements into panic. He materialized in the colony square, activating his fear pheromones and extending his spine ridges to maximum threat display. Adults ran screaming. Perfect. Then he noticed the small human youngling, maybe 4 Earth years old, standing alone by a fountain. The child clutched a stuffed animal and stared at him with enormous brown eyes. Easy prey to terrorize. Korthax stalked forward, lowering his head to the child's level. He opened his maw, displaying 3 rows of teeth, and released his species' paralytic roar, a sound that triggered primal fear in every known species. The child dropped the stuffed animal. Good, Korthax thought. Now it would run screaming. Trauma established. Parents would pay anything. The child launched forward and wrapped tiny arms around Korthax's neck. Kitty! The small human shrieked with delight. Big, scary kitty. Korthax froze. In 600 years of existence, through countless battles and hunts, nothing had prepared him for this. The child was hugging him. Tiny hands patted his scales with sticky fingers that seemed to have been recently in something called peanut butter. Korthax rumbled uncertainly. You're fluffy, the child declared, which was objectively false. My name's Emma. What's your name, Mr. Kitty? Korthax the Render, destroyer of Korthax. Emma attempted. That's a funny name. I'm going to call you Midnight because you're black like nighttime. She was now attempting to climb onto his back. Korthax's 4 arms moved automatically to steady her, preventing a fall. Why'd he do that? Get down, tiny human. I am here to terrorize. Up, up, Emma demanded, raising her arms in the universal child gesture for carry me. Korthax found himself lifting the small human. She immediately snuggled against his chest, right between his primary killing arms. His species didn't have young. They reproduced through spores, but something in his redundant nervous systems was firing strangely. Emma, a human female, ran toward them, then stopped, face pale. Please, don't hurt her. We'll pay whatever. Mama, look, Emma announced proudly. I found a friend. His name is Midnight, and he's going to protect me. I am not, Korthax began. Emma patted his face. Show Midnight. Nap time soon. You can sleep in my room. I have dinosaur sheets. The human mother watched in stunned silence as the galaxy's most feared predator species stood helplessly holding her daughter, who was now braiding one of his spine ridges with a hair tie. She does this, the mother said weakly. Last month, she befriended a feral dog. Before that, a snake. She doesn't understand fear. I am fear incarnate. Korthax protested. Yeah, Emma agreed enthusiastically. The best fear, carne. You're going to scare away all the bad things, right? She looked at him with absolute trust. No creature had ever looked at Korthax with trust. Fear, hatred, disgust, but never trust. Yes, he heard himself say. Within an hour, Korthax the Render was sitting in a tiny pink chair, having a tea party with Emma and 3 stuffed animals. She put a flower crown on his head. It looked ridiculous. He didn't remove it. When the colony leader arrived with protection payment, Korthax refused it. The child, Emma, has claimed me, he said with bewildered dignity. I appear to be her Midnight now. Emma hugged his leg. Mine. The colony leader blinked. So you're staying? Korthax looked down at the small human decorating his claws with glittery stickers. I'm a father now, apparently, he said, still confused but somehow certain. I should learn what dinosaur sheets are. Emma beamed. Best daddy ever. No one corrected her. Especially not Korthax, who was already planning how to intimidate any future threats to his tiny, fearless human.